Oh, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed off.
Yeah. Well, is what it is.
It do what it do. If I stream it again, I'll skip all the way to the end, where I won't get got.
Actually, you know what? I'm a little bit over where I was going to hop out, so I might actually just dip now.
That's probably the best thing to do, actually. I was gonna say,
All right. Peace out, guys.
I just.
What happened?
Oh, he had. This is about the time he had to dip anyway. All right. All right. Let me notify people. Like, yeah, we got
You got.
got.
Gang, gang. What's today's date?
22nd.
Crap. That
Oh,
milk's gonna go bad tomorrow.
wait for a couple more people to get back in here, and then we'll go back to it. We're back. Yeah. Well, yeah, we got. We put out just a little too much Sentai footage.
Oh, well, it's your fault, dum dum.
Yes, it is.
You even called it too. You're like, I was gonna watch this. We're gonna get blocked.
Oh, I called it, and I was just like, I'm gonna push my luck.
What was the timer? It was like 15 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah, so you get 30 minutes before you get your ass booted.
Well, I mean, we only made it about maybe 10 minutes into the actual episode.
Yeah, it's too much. I just say just pause, talk for like a few minutes, and then.
Yeah, that's what I was originally thinking about doing. Then I'm like,
Plus, we're all pressed for time too.
Yeah.
I have to teach a karate school tomorrow.
Aren't you special?
No, I don't want to do it, but I'm stuck doing it. Sadly.
Okay.
Our Grandmaster's sick, and the person who was supposed to do it quit.
Lovely.
I'm supposed to be training for the tournaments that are coming up. Nope. I get to play dictator and tell little kids their forms suck.
Well, does their form suck?
Yes.
Well, don't tell them that, man. That's
well, obviously. I'm just saying in general.
Well, don't tell them that, man. That's how you hurt some kids' feelings, man.
I never hurt kids' feelings.
You just did.
I didn't say it to their face.
Yeah, we said it on stream. So if they ever watch this, man,
they don't know that I'm a Power Ranger. I don't tell them that.
I'm genuinely a little shocked.
It's not that they suck. It's the people who are teaching them suck.
Aren't you the one who's teaching them?
I just started. I've been in their classes a few times, and they'll make mistakes, and the teacher just ignores it.
Everybody makes mistakes.
That's all they do, and it's not the kid's fault. It's the instructor's fault. It's if they don't show them the right way or correct it, it goes bad. That's why we're trying to fix it. So when they go to do higher belts, they're not getting frustrated because they're not passing. It's not hard to pass.
All right, let's kick this back off. Whoop, that's right. And Greta's dead. You guys murdered a teenager.
I'm okay with that.
Same.
I found you.
Wow. Stop thinking like me.
I'm so glad you're alright.
Swords. Master Chief.
Hold to my promise. I failed you.
I absolutely adore this scene. This is probably one of my favorite performances that Josh did.
Stand by you as equals. You mean more.
I think this whole moment just really
and knowing
worked.
You're here. And my final moments. I'm truly happy.
Pacing these lines out was just an absolute freaking pain in the ass, though, because I had to make sure it timed out well. I had to make sure it paced well, everything like that. It's a nightmare.
Was that why sports voice sound different?
Yeah, I told him like bring it down just a little bit. Also, why has nobody made this joke yet? Because she just gave him a hand job.
I didn't even notice that.
That scream also was like, I think like 4 different of her screams like all layered on top of each other. Gave you a sudden hiccup.
It's you. The Emperor.
It's Autumn.
I'm a little vexed it took that long. Dress never fit her anyway.
I tried doing like different voice effects on her voice and whatnot. It just
I
didn't
didn't
fit.
take her away from you. I'm right here. Our love was so beautiful. And General, thank you for your service.
That is still such the coldest line. Oh my god.
I seriously need to watch this series. I only watched like 3 episodes and I always fall asleep.
Tokuger?
Yeah.
Really good, especially the latter
It
half.
is good. I'm just always tired when I watch it.
Marcus.
So yeah, fun fact, these were shot on 2 different days. Like this scene and then where all the other Rangers are
I couldn't protect her.
were shot like within different months, I'm pretty sure.
I was sitting in the bushes
Zoram,
just yonder from
please.
that scene.
Oh, is that where you were?
Yeah, I
them
was
out of here.
like over the hill while you guys were over there
Destroy you
talking.
all.
You didn't need me over there, so me and I think it was me
I'm impressed.
and Michelle.
Still alive.
Yeah, Michelle you can kind of see in the background there at least a little bit.
That was not Michelle. That was
You are the Emperor?
Where are my manners? Let me introduce myself.
Oh.
I'm Erebus.
Yeah, well, we're the Power Rangers.
The Power Rangers?
Does anyone know what that's a reference to? Like that specific line that Ryan just dropped?
Isn't that from
I'm-
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Shh.
Oh shit!
You ruined it. Yeah, it was a reference to Tommy's line from the movie where Ivan Ooze is.
line.
Yeah, you got Tommy's line.
Yes, let's
Yeah,
go.
dude, we cut a bunch of shit out for you. We had to give you something, so we gave you a Tommy line.
Yes.
Yeah, remember it was that when they first met Ivan Ooze and they're
Oh, that's
he was just
right.
like, "Oh, who are you? We're the Power Rangers." Woo-wee, where's my autograph book? And
man.
that was kind of the same direction I was really giving Autumn, just like give like the most condescending, cold tone to them, just like, "Oh, you're such cute little kids. Now I'm gonna kill you."
Man, you made me sad now.
You didn't know?
No,
Dude, I told you. I said this is
Oh.
the Tommy line, and you looked at me and you were like,
Oh.
"Holy shit, that's awesome."
Man, I wish I could have worked with him one more time.
The Power Rangers?
And another signing with him.
You know
Sad.
what is that? Source. What source?
Yeah, like this is all shot a completely different day.
Source of
Yep.
imagination itself.
It oddly blended well, though. I'm kind of surprised.
Why do you want it?
Yeah.
Men are talking.
Oh yeah, I
I-
fixed my glasses there, and I'm like, hello.
I'm scared.
I knew that I wanted this line to come out of Faye's mouth
Marcus, let's go!
because I'm just like, when you hear that line coming out of Faye's mouth of all people, you're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we're that level of screwed."
Run.
I love what Jake did here with the music. Like it just slowly starts fading out into like that hum, like with tinnitus.
Those weren't sparks. That was blood. Where is the explosion?
I've never seen so much blood.
Yeah, he dead. People keep asking, "Is Short's still alive?" No, he dead. He dead. He got slashed, hacked, and gacked.
Is everyone here?
Everyone is accounted for.
So does this episode take place over 6 months? Yes, it does. This is my favorite moment.
We're gonna die.
Pathetic son of.
I stand by. This is my favorite moment of your entire like performance wise. You fucking nailed this, dude. Holy shit.
And all I had to do was think about something really depressing in my life. I
Like,
almost
dude,
make myself cry.
I think the best part about it is how you are just like, you know, you got like that leg bob going on, and you just do not move. You are rock still. Like, you really seem like you're having a straight up panic attack, and I'm like, it worked.
Well, I suffer from.
Anyone can die at any
Moment. You've been doing this for months. How have you not caught on to that?
That's it.
Oh yeah, the infamous scene.
Oh God!
Okay, so people keep asking about this. Here's the story behind this. Here's the story behind this shot. So when we filmed the last day on the train, we were given a very, very, very strict out time. Like, I was basically told, you do not go 1 minute over. By this time, the cameras need to stop, and you need to be breaking this set down. So I forgot to get a couple of shots. This was one of them. So I just called up Barbara and Zach, and I was like, yo, get down here. We need to shoot this real quick because it's kind of a necessary shot. It looks like crap. Like, performance-wise, it's great. Looks like absolute crap. I could have done this 20 times better had I been more prepared, but I kind of had to do this on the fly.
Like a lot of scenes that you forgot.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like the innocent.
I was kind of doing a lot by myself. Like, normally you have specific people who handle making sure that stuff like that doesn't get missed. I was that guy, but I was also doing everything else, so it was exceedingly difficult. But yeah, that's what happened. We missed the shot. I said we need this moment. This moment needs to be in here. Zach needs to be chewing him out. We can't get around it. I just now realized he's not shaved.
Done with you.
Well, I'm pretty sure he was shaved and everything else.
Yep.
I like these benches.
So
you better get to explaining what we just saw.
What also sucked is when we went back to reshoot this, we the audio file for the boom mic got corrupted. So not only does it look like crap, it sounds like crap. But you know what? Screw it. We gave 4 good episodes. I feel like we were allowed one big hiccup.
Right.
We have built up enough goodwill at this point where it's something like that is more like, yo, that is a glaring exception to everything else that's been made.
I remember them saying something about a source.
What is it?
And where is it?
You mean you guys don't know? He's right there.
Okay, so here's another question people ask me is like, why is he the only one that knows? And, you know, people it's pretty obvious. Like, Marcus is the most, like, I guess you could say, like, spiritually, imagination-wise, whatever word you want to use, in tune.
I'd say he's the most childish out of all of us.
Yeah, he was always designed to be the most childish. He has the biggest, widest imagination. And I remember Armand came up to me one day and he gave me like a little backstory, and I said, that is canon now. Oh wait, no. The explanation doesn't come till episode 5, so I can't even say it.
Yep, stop.
Ah, crap. I almost screwed that up.
Yeah.
Is in order. You all.
Oh yeah, Marcus is hilarious.
Conductor. The rest of the world knows me.
Yes.
The Easter
We
Bunny.
should have got him an Easter Bunny costume.
Dun, dun.
No, I wanted to keep it at that. I wanted to keep it at that. Because I was just like, it's gotta stay a certain level of like ridiculous, but like it can't go too far.
The Easter Bunny.
Like I don't know if you remember when Dale was pitching around like a very cartoony voice for it, like as soon as he takes the hat off, and I was just like, no, it's just taking it a step too far. Like this is absolutely ridiculous as it is.
Right.
But if it went even like a one more step too far in terms of goofy, it would have just ruined it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, no.
Were funny though.
The voices were hilarious. It was like It sounded like
Like a I forget, like a cartoony like
it
Bugs
sounded
Bunny.
like it sounded like a cereal mascot. He sounded
Yeah.
like the guy from. He sounded like the wolf from Cookie Crisps.
Cookie Crisps.
Yeah, didn't he sound like that? For children, no, you can't give the kids candy.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about the children anymore.
Yeah. What'd you do in American Scene in Railroad and Jump Out in Suit? I mean, if we had the money, sure. But
I'm trying to get a suit made.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, no, it's just it would take us hundreds per suit, and then you multiply that by 12.
Well, we have to get like 5 suits each.
6.
What? No, 5, because we can't turn orange. We all need 5 suits each, and then Armand just gets 1 color. And Barbaro gets 1 more color.
I mean, you worked with these guys for like 2 years. How do you not remember their damn names?
Oh man, all right, leave me alone. But yeah, we need 5 suits. That's 25 suits total with all 1s, 2s, and 5s on the match for each color.
If the conductor is the Easter Bunny, why did he disguise himself as human? He disguised himself as human because even he knew if I let these guys in on what's happening, either they're not going to believe me that this is just going to put this. The conductor knew if this went even a step too far, like if he walked up, not just as a conductor riding around on a magical train, but he also said, "I'm the Easter Bunny," those Rangers would have walked away. He would have
definitely would.
Oh yeah, Gus tried to. Charlie would have walked away. Faye would have walked away. Son would have walked away. I don't
know about Michelle. She loves trains too much.
No. She would have said no. Even she said in a later scene, she's like, yeah, no, I'm out. I don't want to do this no more. And I stand by, like, it would have only been Marcus who would have stayed. So even he knew, like, yeah, this is just a little bit too goofy, and it is better to keep you guys ignorant than have to constantly worry about me. Worry about the job. Don't worry about me. The moment they knew, then they were going to be constantly looking over their shoulders, like, is the conductor okay? Is the conductor okay? Is the conductor okay? And it would make the job even harder. The more responsibilities you add onto a job, what already includes, fighting giant monsters, the more complex it is, and it bogs them down. It bogs their ability to plan down. It chains them, and the one thing you don't do in imagination is you don't chain it.
Gus wouldn't show up. He'd be like, "Yeah, go Rangers!"
Yeah. So basically, it was like Ninjor's voice. Think Ninjor if he was a cereal mascot. Think Ninjor, but if he was the trick.
I think that Ninjor voice from the what's that like fan made series
Unworthy,
where they did him like the crane.
Yeah, well, they try to mimic his voice as best as they could.
That's what he kind of sounded like. That's what the conductor kind of sounded like a little bit. I'm thinking about it, like a little more high pitchy.
Has the Beast Hunters theme been produced yet? No, it has not. Is the conductor being the Easter Bunny a reference to the Easter Bunny and coming to town since he's had a train?
Ooh, that's a good one.
To Easter Bunny is coming to town? I don't know what Easter Bunny coming to town is. So, new. Basically, where this came from was in the Sentai. There was a character separate from their conductor who, like, owned the Rainbow Line. He was the president of the Rainbow Line, and it was a guy with a big old bunny head. Are you talking about Santa Claus is coming to town? Because if it's the one I'm thinking of, the one where it's Chris, the origins of Chris Kringle, yeah, that's like my favorite Christmas movie of all time. But no, it has nothing to do with Crankabass whatsoever.
Man, what are your thoughts on the Easter Bunny? Was you shocked? Yes. When he told me, you'll find out.
Like, what was your immediate reaction when you read that script? What was your immediate reaction when you read the script and when you saw those bunnies when you saw those ears on Dale's head?
was like, we're gonna get canceled.
Why?
Do I need episode 5? That's it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're gonna get canceled.
We're
Remember
gonna
the
get
reason why the one Yellow Ranger left?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. But like,
I was like,
but just like your initial reaction to seeing the ears on his head, like, and just realizing, oh God, he really is the Easter Bunny. He's a grown man wearing rabbit ears. Like, what is happening? Like, what was your initial reaction?
I was like, I could dig it. That's something I would do. I wear bunny costumes, so I'm okay with it.
Is it a Playboy bunny costume?
You wish.
But yeah, what was everybody's like general, like, just that their immediate reaction the moment the Easter Bunny popped up, like before it really sank in, and even after it sank in, what was just like that initial like, oh God, this is, because like my hope was like, I wanted to make a moment that was so incredibly ridiculous but hilarious at the same time. And you know, like, we're building up a comedy here, and I thought like putting it right at the end of like this really intense scene and still playing it off as serious was just this amazing juxtaposition. I can't remember if it was Todd or I that came up with the Easter Bunny idea, because like we were sitting there, we're like, man, we gotta think of something to do with the bunny from Tokyo. What are we gonna do?
And they're like, gonna get us canceled,
dude. And I was just sitting there like, man, I don't want to add another character. Right. And then I thought to myself, well, what if we just throw bunny ears on Dale? I think that'd be funny. And then we started thinking like, well, what would be the reasoning? Easter Bunny. He's the Easter Bunny. And we're just gonna build that up to be the big reveal. I mean, the actual reveal is like, you know, hey, I'm actually the source of imagination, but it's like, all right, here, cards on the table. Like, this information does not benefit you in any way. It does not harm you in any way. At this point, you probably should just know, because hey, you're too deep. You're too deep to get out. If I show you this, like if I had shown you this like 20 episodes ago, one or two of you might have just straight up left.
Yeah.
And I can't keep kidnapping people. I have too many warrants.
Right. Desmond said, I like the idea, but I was disappointed it wasn't a bunny head like in Tokyo. You'll see the reason why we didn't do the bunny head. You'll see. Just wait until episode 5. You'll see why.
That and the bunny head would have been expensive, and it would have been significantly harder to hide. It would have been much harder for us to get around and to, like, you know, to hide under the head, like, because you pop that off and it's just like you just seen it coming a mile away, and it just wouldn't have made sense if you just popped his hat off and there it was. No. We had to keep this thing hidden.
The heads are way too big anyway, so he wouldn't have been able to really move. It would it wouldn't look proper. Trust me. I wear one. They're horrible. They don't sit right.
Yeah. Will you make the Tokyo Rainbow as a Megazord? No. We're not doing Tokyo Rainbow, and the reason behind that is just because like there was just too many things for us to cram into what was only 5 episodes. We really hit that limit, and we said, okay, we're not going to push this any further. If I had 15 episodes of this show, I would have included the Battleizer. I would have included Tokyo Rainbow. I would have included.
You had to replace a couple Rangers.
I had to replace 4 of you guys. I had to replace one of you 5 times.
No, you would have to replace more, because I'm pretty sure that some of us would have left after a while.
Oh yeah, that was another reason. I was like, yeah, no, this is season 2. Like, I'm not gonna ask you guys to do 15 episodes. 5 was hard enough. This was, I mean, 5 episodes. How long did it take us to film these 5 episodes? 4? Was it 5 months? 4 months?
I think it was about 6 months, because we had that a lot of go backs. We had to go back and do stuff.
Yeah. Well, we started in March and we ended in August, but we only shot like 1 day in August because
but we also had, you know, a lot of. We would have been done sooner, but we had a lot of people having issues with their cars and stuff.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, so a lot of days I had to keep getting like reworked like on the fly.
Yeah, Brian, you got your other costume? All right, let's go over here real quick. What? No, I want to rest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a reaction video when episode 5 comes out. Do it.
Be so careful, because if we get blocked in anything, I don't want to see anybody else get blocked. Like, do the YouTube version, unless I think episode 5 will actually go up in full. I'm curious.
I think it will too. I think it
there's-
will too, but you're definitely not gonna get that. You're not gonna get PG'd on that one for sure.
Oh no.
For sure.
Yeah, we're not gonna get the YouTube. We're not gonna get the kids banned.
That's ridiculous. Is episode 2 still kids banned?
Episode 2 is not. Episode 4
episode 3?
is.
Episode 4 is?
Episode 2 got it. Episode 4 got it. I managed to get it taken off episode 2. They kept it for episode 4. That was the one and only time they've ever repealed the decision, and I was shocked because it's never happened before. They're usually so strict about it.
I was shocked too when they said that. I was like, "Have you seen the other episodes?" Like, okay,
yeah, but didn't say anything about it. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Tomas knew the entire time. He knew since day one, but it was more like the conductor and Tomas are bros. So the conductor just kind of said, "Hey, just keep it shut until I feel the time is right." And he's like, "I got you."
Yeah, yeah, with the gun. The gun. I'm surprised the gun that. Kids.
Yeah, but I think that's also what got it appealed. Because I put that gun in there specifically to keep the YouTube kids banner off of it. Like, there is a reason. Like, in at least one moment in every episode, there's something really fucked up. Like episode 1, the end. Episode 2 was the gun. Episode 3 was Red Rocket. You already know what for episode 5, and it exists. Episode 4, when you really get down to it, doesn't really have anything visually that is necessary. Really. That's what it's looking for. It's not looking for audio. It's looking for visual.
Oh, that should be audio. Like, sorry for my language, but yeah, screw that. That's kind of dumb.
Oh yeah, fuck
'em. Can't comment. Can't read anything.
Is episode 5 going to be a big battle? Oh yeah, episode 5 is going to go really hard. Kappa sucks on YouTube. Oh, Kappa's terrible. Man, Kappa just raked us over the coals, man. Hi, Echidna. Hi, puppy. There's a dog. Yeah, how'd everyone feel about the bunny? Tell me, what do you think's gonna happen next with the bunny? Desmond wants to know, Ryan, did you come up with Sam being dyslexic? Ryan? Was he kidnapped? What the hell? Ryan, where'd you go? No, to answer your question, that was always planned in the script. That line was planned since day one. I'll explain why he had to go in disguise as a human. I'll be honest, he really didn't. Yeah, episode 5, he really doesn't explain it. He explained where he comes from. He explains why he's a bunny. He doesn't explain why he had to keep it hidden. It's very much a read between the lines thing. There he is. Yeah, Desmond wanted to know, did you come up with Sam being dyslexic?
No. No, that was this guy.
Yeah, no, that was in the script.
I was like, are you sure I'm not going to get in trouble for this? He's like, it's fine. Go ahead.
Like, it's being an actor. Like, you can act, and it was really a throwaway line.
Yes.
But at the same time, like, hey, having a Power Ranger who has a learning disability, that's a pretty cool thing, in my opinion. Because it's not something that's really been shown.
He made that fan opening for us.
But while editing the video, my stream was full despite me having 22 on my phone.
That opening was awesome. You did a better
Dude.
job than this guy.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Is it the one I'm thinking of? Because if it is, I will play it right now for everyone else
Yeah,
to see.
that was the dope one. I believe it was his.
Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. I will play it on stream right now because it's pretty hype, dude. It's so hype.
You did a better job than him. Only 16, you did an amazing job, man. You're hired. Justin stinks.
Let's see here. Aha, is this it? Yeah, no, the edit on this went really, really hard.
It was like perfectly timed and everything. I was like, I bow down to this. This is like the best.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can. Here it is. Yeah, it's just the Tokuger like theme song, but the edit, because I don't know if it's gonna play the audio. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's such a clean edit and everything.
That was like the one shot I was a little bit iffy on, but past that, I loved this. I loved this. Oh my god, this was such a good like editing choice on your part, man. Like this was so cool.
So good.
And it gave it more of like that Sentai opening feel. This I loved. This was so freaking clean.
So clean.
And it kind of makes me like, damn, I should have done that. But then again, the theme song for this goes on, the Tokuger theme goes us a little bit faster, but I think that's why he was able to, like, put it that way, but I wasn't.
If you would adapt Tokuger Rainbow.
This was also a genius cut.
Oh, yeah.
We are not
Man.
bro. We are band guys.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't know we put that in there.
I love that part.
Yeah, Sentai Alliance, go subscribe to this guy. This was
he's good.
This was fun. This was such a fun edit. Yeah,
you made my day with that. If you
dude, when I saw that the first time, I'm like, oh, dude.
If you ever want me to ghost host on something you do, I will hands down join in an instant.
Dude, dead ass.
You invite me to something, I'm like, hey, I'm down. Let's go. I'll be on your show for a moment.
Like I want to see what you do with Beast Hunters when it comes out. I want to see you do one for Paladins. So Paladins doesn't have as much footage. I want to see you do something with against the Kira Major theme. I challenge you, Sentai Alliance. I want to see this happen now.
Yeah, that was pure epicness.
If I were to adapt Tokyo Rainbow, what would it call it?
We had that question before, and you couldn't think of anything.
I think I would shift the names. So, like, what we can was it the Imaginary Railway Mega Ultrazord? I would have moved that over to Tokyo Rainbow, and I would have called what became our Ultrazord. Damn, what would have been another name for it?
I don't remember. You said something, and we're like, nah, that ain't good. That was a long time ago.
Because I was thinking, like, it's got to sound like an Ultrazord. It can't just sound like a normal, like, put together Megazord. It's got to sound like an Ultrazord. That aged well. Dang, it has, bro. It really did, didn't it?
I'm okay with it. Justin is on.
Yeah, I'm totally down with it.
If you ever want to join, I'm down.
Yeah, just hit me up on Instagram.
Yeah, hit him up on Instagram. We'll definitely.
Yeah, so and I'll send you a link. No, because that deserved a spot. Are you? So I would assume that it'll have to be released in November since realizing for the fish yet.
It's gonna be a while for that.
So here's the thing. I was kind of alluding to this earlier, and I'm just going to talk about it now. Episode 5 isn't going to come out till October. We've got pickup shots we still need. Specifically with Erebus, she is on tour right now. It is extremely difficult for me to get her. She's been on tour for a while.
Touring
and
for what?
Huh?
Touring for what?
She's her boyfriend's in a band. She's part of like the road management team.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're on the road for a while. So give that to me. Give it to me. Don't. So yeah, she's on the road for a bit. And we're so yeah, I can't really get her until we can get those shots. I can't finish the episode. And then until we finish the episode, we can't finish the music, the sound design, the VFX, all that jazz. So realistically, we're not planning on this episode coming out until October.
Especially with all the cons too.
Oh yeah, all the cons that we're doing, like Power Morphicon. We are going to Go Ranger Station. That is officially set in stone now. I got everything, all the paperwork done. We're doing Youmacon again this year. We might do Isshokon again. I'm not 110% about Isshokon after what happened last year.
Was that the one I went to?
Yeah, but it was either the night after or it was like the night of, but it was the Gem Paladins panel. And what happened was it was just me and Merc. And they changed our time to like a full hour, and they didn't tell anybody. They didn't even tell us. They didn't announce anything. They didn't make any schedule updates. We had no clue. We were sitting there, and we're like, why are these people still in our room? We're 45 minutes past. What is going on? They finally came around and told us, and they were like, yeah, so your time got changed. Why didn't anyone tell us? And I was livid. I wasn't like getting mad at the guy. He was just the messenger. But I'm just like, guys, what is going on? Like this, like I get it, you're a first year con, but what the fuck? Yeah, so I was
can't be
not
worse than Youmacon.
No, it was worse than Youmacon.
Really?
Oh yeah. But it was a first year con. So here's the thing.
I had
an excuse. Isshokon was a first year con. Youmacon is a going on 20-year con. They don't have it. They should have that. They should have everything on lock at this point, in my opinion. But I get it. Like, running a convention is hard. Especially with just a
You're muffled. Yeah, you're muffled, and they're hearing echo.
No, they're hearing the echo from you.
Really?
Because I've been hearing it this whole time.
Really?
Yeah, I just didn't say anything. Because you have it playing out of your speaker.
No, it's in my ear now.
Testing. So where's that echo coming from?
Not me.
That's...
Yeah, there's no sound coming out of my phone.
Testing. Yeah, I can't hear myself now. The echo's gone.
Okay, yeah.
Still slightly, but it's not that bad. But yeah, so yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be at Power Morphicon. Still trying to talk Ryan into going.
That is expensive, dude. I'm poor.
I understand, and if I had the money to get you on a plane, I would do it.
And I would go, but sadly, I have kids. Child support's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I've got too many X factors I got to worry about just to get to the con myself. Oh yeah. So for anyone who's coming to Power Morphicon, come talk to us. Come hang out with us. Right now it's me, Mark, Kit, Zach, Todd. We got one other person who's coming. That's gonna be a surprise for the panel. Maybe somebody from season 4.
I told Justin he can FaceTime me.
I don't see that working like at all.
You can get him in on a big old circle on FaceTime, and I can say what's up.
Not a penny. Ryan, did you have prior knowledge? Did you know about Super Sentai before filming, or did you know nothing going in?
I knew a little bit about Super Sentai. I never really watched it until Tokyo Gear, and now I'm actually starting to watch more and more of the series. I gotta catch up on a lot, especially the new ones. I want to watch those. Those actually look pretty good.
Yeah. Beast Hunters will happen in winter or spring of 2025. It comes down to when we're able to get back to filming. We're probably not going to go back until early winter. So, and the problem is, I have to wait until I either have to get it done before the holidays, episode 1, or I have to wait till March, because January and February are two of the worst possible months for YouTube. Everything gets suppressed like hell. But like right before the holidays, so like October, November, December are the 3 best months. January and February, the 2 worst months, bar none. So the goal is to I either have to get it right in that sweet spot where I know it's going to get seen, or I got to move it where I know it's not going to get suppressed. So it's a balancing act in terms of when we can release it. Especially since, again, we have to go back and we have to restart everything because we lost our original Red Ranger. For those of you who don't know, Anthony Womack, who was going to play Dante, hurt his shoulder. So he's out. We replaced him with Derek Shedlowski, who is going to be taking over as Dante. And we got to basically restart.
That man can fight.
Oh, yeah, Derek is good.
Oh, God.
I'm really excited.
Everybody in the whole group, he's like the one guy I would not want to tussle with, regardless.
Barbara and Armand.
I would tussle with them. I don't mind tussling with them. Him, and he knows Muay Thai.
So does Barbara and Armand.
Not as well as that guy. Have you seen that guy when he throws his things? He's scared.
Have you seen Barbara go at it though? Barbara's good. Barbara and Armand are good.
I still want to fight them.
Like, those are realistically, out of the entire cast and crew, Barbara, Armand, and Derek are probably the 3 people I would not fight, because I know I'd get my ass kicked.
I would fight them if I was around their weight class, but they would totally demolish me because I'm skinnier.
Derek's pretty skinny. He's only 150 pounds.
Yeah, but he knows Muay Thai, and I'll never fight anyone who knows how to fight Muay Thai. Walk away from that one.
Again, that's a lot of them. That is a question I've actually gotten quite a bit. So going into Rail Riders, Ryan, what was your experience with martial arts? Because I've had a lot of people ask me.
So I know a little bit of Muay Thai, kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I know Taekwondo a little bit. Not really fond of kicks because they're weird. But and now I'm also doing Jiu-Jitsu right now. I am a yellow belt in Jiu-Jitsu and a green belt going on a blue belt with instructor, and I'm an instructor for karate. So yeah, I have a lot, but I like wrestling too.
Yeah. I know it won't happen, but if y'all adapted the Kamen Rider Grime crossover, how would it go? I would want to do at least a couple episodes of Gaim first, because Gaim is my favorite season of Kamen Rider, bar none. I really don't know, because it was a pretty stock standard crossover episode. It didn't really do anything to reinvent the wheel. It would probably be I'd probably do 2 separate episodes, kind of like how they did in the Sentai. I do 2 separate episodes, one for Gaim, Rail Riders, and they would both those episodes would end with the exact same scene of them meeting, and then there'd be another episode that would be the intersect, them actually intersecting and then teaming up. But it would be very stock standard, again, how they did in the Sentai, were just two sets of heroes teaming up and kicking ass. That's wouldn't be anything special. It would just be fun, be visually bombastic. I love Zyuohger and can't wait to see what you do with the Beast Hunter based off the character description. Yellow is my favorite. Yeah. Oh, Josh. Josh has killed it as the Yellow Ranger so far. I've had multiple.
Oh God, Josh, I love that man.
Josh Gidley.
Yeah, dude, that guy's hilarious. I got to work on him on a couple projects. So,
Really?
yeah, I got to work. Sugar Boys.
You were on Sugar Boys?
Yeah, I was on Sugar Boys. I was a police officer wrestling a big guy who was like 5 times my size.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, Josh is, dude. Josh
and the
is.
Guy, and the guy's in there. I was the guy I was trying to arrest. He's actually a black belt in my martial arts. He told me, and I was like, oh great, no. And he's a world class brick breaking champion.
Jesus. Yeah, my
Punched me in the gut. Kind of hurt.
I Josh is one of those people, like, I could sit here and I could glaze him all day. Like, the dude is super talented. He is extremely nice. He is one of the most polite. Him and Josh Boots, the guy who played Schwartz, they act very similarly.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if you ever noticed that. It's really weird. Like, they're both just like the most polite, energetic people you've ever met in your life. They're just both so polite and so nice and just so like camaraderie, brotherhood. They're just down for everything. Big smiles on their faces. I love both our Joshes, man. And I'm so happy I get to work with Josh on Beast Hunters. And I've had multiple come to me and be like, yeah, dude, like, just based off like the writing, people have already said, like, yeah, yellow is a lot of people, like, on the cast and crew's favorite so far. Yellow and blue. Even like when I've talked to like Josh and Todd and Richard and all them, and pulled them to the side multiple times. I'm like, yeah, dude, like, and I've lately said, like, yeah, like Kit and Josh, I think, are like among the whole cast so far been like,
I think they're going to be the favorites out of the whole group.
I think they are.
Hands down.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Josh. I really
do. And then Josh will be like, they'll be like neck and neck, but I think Josh will be on top. Just because of the way his charisma and the whole entire thing that he's got going on.
Yeah. One thing I really wish I could have done is I wish I could have done more with my character. I wish I could have done more with Rick. But I think I intentionally kind of wrote him a little more a background character because I'm the one who's writing this. I don't want to give, like, it feels weird to give myself more prominence, even though I am playing the Sixth Ranger. It didn't feel right.
Ranger?
No, I'm the Sixth.
Red, yellow.
Oh, are you asking if there are 7?
There's 7.
Yeah, there's 7.
Okay, and then wouldn't you be the 7th Ranger?
No, technically Derek is the 7th Ranger.
Derek? What color is he again?
Don't worry about it. No, hold on. No, I'm giving a little bit too much away on that. Not Derek. Wyatt. Wyatt is the 7th Ranger. Yeah, because it's supposed to be. The starting lineup is red, blue, yellow, green, white. Black is the 6th Ranger. Orange comes in later. It's like the extra Ranger. Because at least in Zyuohger, how it was is Orange was supposed to be the 6th Ranger. But they like kept him in the background the whole time. Like, is how they did in Zyuohger, they're like there's this portal and it leads to like this world where like it's basically just it's basically just filled with furries. And how you get there is through like this big old portal with these 6 keys in it that are the cubes. They become the morphers. So at the beginning of the show, they plucked 5 of them out, but one of them went missing. And it was picked up by the Orange Ranger, but he like stays in the background until like episode, I think it was like 35 or something like that. He's like 35 or 40. He was a very late game character, but if Black had not joined in, by logic of the show or by logic of the setup, he should have been the 6th Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came in and he was gone pretty fast. Final comments, which for? Okay, that's a fun comment. That's a fun question. Matematic wants to know, Ryan, if you had to do a forever blue team up with 4 other Blue Rangers, who would it be? So if you got to call on 4 other Blue Rangers throughout all Power Rangers, who would you grab?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah. And these aren't people like, hey, these are my favorites. And no, these are people you're saying, I have to form a team with these people.
Okay, definitely going to be the Blue Ranger from not SPD, what's that? Time Force for sure.
Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas. I gotta look them up. Hang on, I have a list of what they are. Give me a second.
I was gonna say, because if you tell me what season, I can tell you what their names are.
SPD had a blue one, right? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Someone. I don't think everyone had a blue.
No, literally. Every single season has had a red and a blue. Those are the only 2 colors that have remained consistent across every single season.
There's light blue. I forget. Yeah, sorry. Forgot they changed the shade of the blue.
Occasionally.
Definitely Lucas. SPD for sure. I don't remember his name. This guy, and then
you know, it never dawned on me.
RPM.
Oh, I'm Scottish.
Yes, definitely him, 100%. And then
you know, I never realized this till right now. The fact that the Blue Ranger's name in SPD is Sky.
Yeah.
He's sky blue.
Oh wow.
How have I never made that connection until right now? That show 20 years. 20 years I've never made that connection until right this second.
And definitely Billy, because Billy I think would be a good team up because he's super smart. He would come up with good ideas.
Well, he's a good tech. He's not necessarily a tactician.
I'm pretty sure he'd come up with good stuff. And we could use in battles for sure.
There's one season that doesn't have not a yellow or a pink ranger. So I'm pretty sure the only season that doesn't have a yellow or a pink was Cosmic Fury. I think it was the only season. Every other season, you either get a yellow or you get a pink.
I don't know.
So you got Lucas, you got Billy, you got Flynn, you got... Hey, I guess that's all 4 of them. Flynn, Billy, Sky, and Lucas.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like the other one Ranger from Dino Fury. Blue,
Oh, Ollie?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ollie. He was... Did you see Cosmic Fury yet?
Yeah.
I think he was much better there. What would your reaction be if you did a collaboration with Dino Charge? How would you feel about the Rail Riders teaming up with the Dino Charge Rangers since their Sentai were right next to each other?
Hands down, yes. Because you know why? I get to work with Tommy Oliver.
He's not on Dino Charge. He's on Dino Thunder.
Oh, Dino Thunder. Okay, I got it mixed up. Dang it. Dino Charge? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's the caveman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like Yoshi's there. So, yeah, people have asked me the same thing with like, what if we did like Gem Paladins and like Dino Fury? I'm like, I think that'd be cool. I would love for Tony and Zato to team up. That would be dope.
I wish they would just do another season because it just brought back Zordon.
I'm satisfied with where they left it.
Well, they could have said where Zordon was, or like, you know, like.
Well, they said where he was. He's in the morphing grid, and he's just like, "Yo, dude, I'm dead. I'm just big chilling." Yeah, no, that it was actually an idea I had for years. Like I had this idea for like years and years, where it was going to be the original 6 were going to come back together, and I was going to do it as a short film, and it was going to be the original 6 were going to come back together, and they were going to meet up at like a Billy's barn. He's kind of still a little more low tech. They haven't seen each other in a little while. And he's like, guys, I caught a signal, and I think it might be Zordon. Like, I think he's hiding out there somewhere, because I always theorize, like, I really don't think Zordon is dead, because when you really get down to it, he was just trapped in a time warp. Like, his body still exists, or like his body still exists somewhere. His consciousness still exists somewhere. But yeah, then they were like, no, he's basically dead. He's in the morphing grid. And I was like, okay, fine. Will Rick be like Misao from Zhuoger? Yes, actually. Rick is going to basically be Misao, but a lot more bipolar.
Oh,
Because I had to like add a little more flavor to him. I haven't seen Cosmic Fury, but I have seen Power Rangers Grid Defense and Star Clash. Ryan, you should watch them. Do you want to go watch some other fan films, Ryan, like Grid Defense and Star Clash? I don't know what Star Clash is. I haven't heard of that one.
check them out.
I've seen Grid Defense. Grid Defense is actually part of what kicked this whole project off. Because I saw that and I'm like, damn, why didn't I think of that?
I was watching their fight scenes and I was like, there's that white fight scenes are worse than ours.
Well, yeah, like you got to think, like when people do this stuff, they're not coming in with the experience of the budget, and that's fine. Like you don't have to just to make something and have fun with it.
I know that. Like, seen worse.
Would you make a King Odra adaptation? And if you did, what would you call it? Okay, so I've had people mess this many times. I will never do King Odra. I will never ever do King Odra because for us to adapt it means I'd have to basically remake everything from scratch. King Odra is unadaptable. Unless you use absolutely almost no Sentai footage, and that includes the Megazords. Because like the green screen fantasy world, it's not possible to adapt. Unless again you have just all the same files that you just can pull on. You just can't do it. But what would we call it? Honestly, I don't know. That's one thing I've kind of sat here and kicked around for a while. I don't know what we would call it necessarily. I don't really like what's his name? The guy who does all the Sentai openings for Power Ranger adaptations. It's like Insectalords, and I'm like, I don't like that name. It's a dude makes good songs, but the names he comes up with aren't the best. They adapted Bioman and Cole Star Clash. I have not seen it. I have an idea. I want to see what you think of it. Okay, I'm all here for new names. Hey, is the Rail Rider 2 blue from Power Rangers Rail Riders? Yes, that is him. That is Son. Star Clash came back on Fox Kid in the 90s. Wow. Y'all should have Pre-Zhu Ranger Sentai. Just make everything 4x3. I had an idea for like a really quick Go Ranger skit I really wanted to do at some point, and I still might do it. Imaginary Railway Gigazord. I mean, it works, but like it's Imaginary Railway. That's the part that we're like is fine, but we can't really copy it from the other one. So we'd have to give that to that, and we have to give the current Ultrazord a completely different name. But yeah, if we did do Go Ranger, I would totally just make it 4x3. I would downgrade the quality. I'd make it just really grainy, which is harder than it sounds. Believe it or not. You've been dark this whole time, dude. Where'd you go?
Me?
Yeah, you're like camera's been off for like a good few minutes. There he is. You're not wearing a shirt?
Nope.
Put a shirt on.
I don't want to.
This is a kid stro, man. Put a shirt on.
Is it? Look at my statues.
That's nice statues. Yeah, overall, man, I'm curious. What was your Are you gonna tie the conductor into the Juman from Beast Hunters? We're not adapting the Juman. We are going a complete left from that idea. How many Sentai are you adapting? Can't really say. Can't say because that gives away what we're doing. Just know what you have seen. So, Gem Paladins, Rare Riders, Beast Hunters have not seen even half of what we're doing yet. Yeah. Overall, Ryan, what was your overall thoughts on episode 4? That's something I have not asked yet.
My overall thoughts.
Overall thoughts. How did you feel about the episode?
It was good, actually. Didn't take too long to film. Unlike a few of the episodes. It was nice weather, so everything that was like probably our smoothest episode, I would say.
I would disagree.
Really?
Dude, remember the camera kept overheating?
Yeah, but that was like the worst of it. It wasn't as bad as all the other things we kept running into with all the other episodes.
Yeah, because there was like barely anything to film. It was mostly Sentai footage, but no, yeah. Episode 4 was that, believe it or not, like on my end was the hardest.
Yeah, our end wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, well, you can be welcome for the overnight we had to do and freeze our computer off.
Yeah. I still feel bad about that.
I had to work the next day.
Did you? Dude, we got out of there at like 3 a.m.
No, I had to work. I don't want to make you feel bad.
About to say, dude, because like I told you all, like because we had to be back the next day. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, we had to work. We had to be back on set.
I lost my keys. I had to go back.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Like, remember we were like packing up, and then like you started texting me, and you're like, "Dude, where'd you find them? Weren't they like buried somewhere?"
They're like up on the hill, like where we were doing the staging and stuff for the makeup.
Oh, like where like our little base camp was.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And they're like in the grass.
Oh my god.
I had to drive all the way up there to go find them and walk around the woods by myself.
If you would have called me, I would have come back. I don't think I was that far.
It's fine. I was tired. I wanted to sleep. That's the whole issue was. I couldn't get in my house without my keys. And I was like, no! Why did I leave something?
Yeah, no, I don't know if you knew this, but keys are important of getting in your house with, mate.
Oh, really? That's what they're for?
Occasionally.
I thought there was a decoration you hang on your pants to make you look cool.
Just make you look like a janitor at all times.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I am curious. Among all the episodes so far, I'm not talking about like in terms of like the production process, but just like looking back at it and actually getting to see the final product. How would you rank these 4 episodes so far? Like what's your number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4?
Well, my number 1 is not even out yet. So right
really,
now,
it's episode 5.
Episode 5 is my favorite.
But it's not done, so you can't really say what in terms of final product.
Yeah, I would say I think episode 4 is my favorite right now with the fight scenes.
Really?
Yeah, they look so much cleaner than the other fight scenes.
Well, I sped everything up.
Well, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I sped everything up by like anywhere between like 15 to 20%. So like it just looks faster. I was really hesitant about doing it for like the longest time, and then I got around to this episode and I just said, "This looks really slow. I'm just gonna do it," and it worked.
Episode where I go, is that Greta? Was that episode 2 or 3?
That was 3.
Yeah, that was my least favorite.
Yeah, that's the general consensus. But it's one of those episodes, like it's the middle episode. It's very exposition heavy. It's designed to basically be the bridge. I always expected it to be the least favorite of everybody. I even flat out said like, yeah, this episode's not gonna be as popular. I can already guarantee it. Like when you watch it all as a whole, it's a very, very necessary episode, and it's a very good middle point. But as a single individual installment, I already knew it was like it's not gonna be as popular. I knew it from the start.
I think number 1 is my second favorite, and then number 4,
2
is my in the middle.
So you're saying 4, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Really? Number 2 was in the middle for you.
Yeah. I have to watch it again. Maybe I would change my mind, but
like my favorite line probably of the whole damn thing is still, well, we see we use this is a little different. We use lasers, and that is a clock.
Oh, that's an episode. That's actually not reverse that. Sorry, I couldn't remember what the Glock was.
Yeah, episode 2 is the Glock.
Yeah, okay, episode 2 is my second favorite one. That.
So 4, 2, 1, 3.
Yeah. I forgot about the Glock.
I still think episode 2 is probably my favorite, but it's only because like we got to dump so many jokes into it that just so many jokes.
So many bad corny jokes. Oh my god!
I loved it. I loved every second of it.
So many jokes.
I say for me personally, it goes 2, 1, 4, 3.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like if we didn't have to do that whatchamacallit, that one green screen shot with Zach and Barbara, if we didn't have to do that, I don't know, that one shot just it poisons the well for me, if that makes sense. Like that shot bothers me so much. It poisons the episode. Like every time I think of episode 4, I think of that shot, and I'm just like, oh Jesus.
It doesn't really bother me that much.
It bothers. Keep in mind, I had to do it. I was the one who had to make it, and so it's just like, hey man, I knew what this could have been, and this was not it. This was in a technical perspective, being the guy who handles all the technical shit on this show, was my biggest hiccup, was my biggest fucking mistake. Thankfully, I can't really say that about episode 5 yet.
Right.
So, at least there's that. At least it's just this one little thing at the end of the 4th episode, but it's always gonna haunt me. It's always gonna haunt me. What did you call? What's that?
Every time I see it, I'm gonna point that out. Green screen.
Green screen. Technically blue screen. What did you call Diesel-O and Bill Dio? Diesel-O was just called the train. They say it in the show. It's the Train Yard Megazord and the Rail Builder Megazord. Yeah. So the four Megazords are the 3 Megazords are the Rainbow Line Megazord, Train Yard Megazord, Rail Builder Megazord, and then the Imaginary Railway Ultrazord. How would you adapt Conrad Geo? I don't really know. Geo is a very, very legacy-based season. It's like doing Super Mega Force. It's like doing Super Mega Force, but the rest of Power Rangers doesn't exist. It doesn't make sense. It's like doing Decade. I don't know how to do it because you need all those preceding seasons. Justin, would you adapt future Super Sentai as they come out? No. Where we have it right now, it's capped. We're not adding any more seasons into what our plan already is, because if we did, this show will go on into infinitum. It will never end. And at some point, we have to end it. So we picked where that point is going to be, and we're sticking to where that point's going to be. We're not adding any more. We might do, I mean, if we have like some weird idea, like, oh, found this cool little shot of King Oger. Let's go film a quick little like thing about it. It's like quick little thing. I might do that. Or like with Boom Boonger, I really want to do a Boom Boonger theme song, but just the theme song. And I really want to call it Power Rangers Rim Job. Stuck on that. Never moving off that. If we do it, it's Power Rangers Rim Job. No ifs, ands, or buts. Will you make? Will you guys make a Rail Riders Q&A behind the scene video? I would like to.
I'm down.
It's just a matter of getting everybody else. I think even Michelle would do it. Like she would just record it from Missouri.
Well, technically, you can just do it. Like we can do like how we do the StreamYard.
Well, he's saying like a Q&A behind the scenes video. It's like what we did with last year with Jen Paladins. I'd 100% do it. I'm kind of shocked I didn't do it. I probably should go back and do it. It's just a matter of getting everybody back. If you can make more Rail Riders episodes, how many would you do? I would do 15. I think 15 is a pretty healthy number to get across the story that I would want to do and do it in completion. I think 15 episodes, 15, 20 max. I made a thing called Power Rangers Rim Job for a Boom Boonger shitpost. Rim Job Megazord would be crazy. Just this Megazord walks up. It's time for your rim job. That would be their battle cry. Like, they finish morphing, they walk up, the Red Ranger just yells, "It's time for your rim job." I wonder if Gus finds what he was looking for. He does. He finds it in episode 5. He finds it in that scene that you saw in episode 1. It will all loop back around in episode 5, and people are gonna be pissed. People will. I guarantee you, people are gonna be so angry with me, but it's gonna be amazing.
Hands down, yes.
What's that?
And hands down, yes.
I have to actually go back. I have to reshoot one of those shots. Do you remember which scene I'm talking about?
The one with the rock pile?
The one with the rock pile.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh no, I only need one shot. And I only need it with the person that was huh?
The pile was probably covered with moss and dirt.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like a year. I can go back and look. Or I can cut it. It is something I can cut. At least the second part of it, the brown part, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I can cut that bit and it'll be fine. I have everything else. I'm missing that shot. I'm missing that specific shot of that reveal. And it would be super easy for me to go back and get it. Because I think I told you, like, most of the footage from like the last couple hours that we shot on the very last day, that card never got handed to Christina. So that footage never got dumped.
Well, she failed her job.
Yeah, no, I was kind of pissed. And it wasn't Christina's fault because the card never got to her. Nobody popped that card and was like, "Hey, Christina, come and get your card, or come get this card real quick." But I think we were like super skeletons crew that day, weren't we? Didn't we have like, including me? I think we only had like 8 crew members. Yeah, there was Richard, me, Alyssa, Ernie, Adele. Pretty sure Lennon was there. I'm pretty sure Min was there. Pretty sure Angie was there. Yeah, we had like maybe 10 people on that crew that day. So we had like 15 people there at most. Yeah, it was super short hands that day. Let's hear it. Let's hear the new name. Dino Fury versus Gem Paladins. Make it happen. Contact Hunter Dano. Get a hold of Russell Curry. Be like, guys, go make a thing with them. We're gonna see most of them at Power Morphicon. I almost kind of want to go up to Chance Perez, the guy who played the Black Ranger, and be like, "Hey, would you be down to do a thing?" What's your favorite Megazord from ToQger? Ryan, what's your favorite Megazord from ToQger so far? Or from Rail Riders?
Oh, that would be the original.
Oh, the main one?
Yeah, just because it's such girth.
Fair enough. I'm still very glad I went back and I added that extra Megazord fight at the end of episode 3. Because for those of you who don't know, that whole scene was put in very last minute.
Yeah, we were supposed to be a fight in that scene.
It was not supposed to be. It was supposed to end with all of you running up to Marcus and him being like, "I'll tell you." Like, "Oh, Marcus, what happened? I'll tell you on the way home." So yeah, that's how this episode was supposed to end. Where there's gonna be no Sentai footage, and I was like, it feels really strange. We've only seen the actual Megazord one other time before it got hijacked. I was like, this feels really strange. So I threw that in, and I also saw my opportunity to do Red Rocket. And I said, I'm doing it. I'm sorry, I'm doing it. YouTube be damned. Funny train wiener scene.
Those are level 1 pros. Not level 2.
Glad to see the meme fight get a lot of Sentai memes have become mainstream lately. I'm glad too. Sentai needs more love.
Because they killed the Green Ranger.
What's that?
Because they killed the Green Ranger in the very first Sentai.
You mean the Yellow Ranger?
Oh, the Green Ranger in the Sentai. That's why they had to swap to the White Ranger.
Oh, you mean Zhu Ranger? Because you said the very first Sentai, not Power Rangers.
Oh.
Yeah. No, in the very first Sentai, they killed off the Yellow Ranger.
They killed the green one. That's why they had to switch to...
No.
Was I missing on that?
No, not Zhu Ranger, not Mighty Morphin. Go Ranger, the first Sentai.
Oh.
Yeah. Back from like 1970 something. They were fighting a can opener monster. And he threw a giant can opener, like a giant like can lid with like that had like serrated edges into the Yellow Ranger's gut, and it just yeah, it was brutal. That actor then later went on to hang himself. He is dead now. I think it's 1970. I think no, I'm pretty sure Go Ranger came out in 1976. Let's see. Nope, 1975. Wait, I thought Kamen Rider came out in 1975.
Oh, they caught the guy who killed the police officer in Detroit.
I know a police officer died in Detroit.
Yeah, they caught the killer and they arrested him with his handcuffs.
Good.
Sorry. This came up.
No, you're good. No, like if you want to be out here murdering people, well, guess what? You're gonna go to prison. Yeah, when did Kamen Rider come out? Kamen Rider came out in 19 Kamen Rider came out in 1971? Shoot, I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought for some reason I had in my head that Kamen Rider only came out like a year before Super Sentai did. No, it came out 4 years before Super Sentai did. Damn. Oh. Learned something new today.
Wait. Hang on. I got something to comment.
I want to. The hardest part about doing Kamen Rider, and this is really and I'm not gonna lie, this is the only thing holding me back, is the morph, the henshin, because unlike with Power Rangers, they don't go into like that, VFX green screen world. Kamen Rider, they do it right there live. So unless we have suits, it is very challenging. I need to if I can figure out a way to get around that, I would start production on that probably after season 4. But until I can figure out a workaround for that, that's pretty much on pause. Because I've even said like we eventually want to do a Kamen Rider short, and we want to adapt Kamen Rider 01. And this is before I put Ride and Rail Riders. I offered for him to come play Kamen Rider Jin. It's just, again, the problem is I need to figure out how to do that, because if I don't know how to do it, I can't make it. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I probably jumped that idea way too soon.
Maybe those things too. Damn it.
Um,
Oh crap! It's getting late.
yeah, we should probably be wrapping this up here.
I gotta go though.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's been, yeah, we didn't have the chair for like almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, I guess we're going to wrap it up there, but thank you all so much for joining us. Bullshitting around. We hope you enjoy episode 4. We hope you really enjoy episode 5. And we will see y'all at Power Morphicon. Let us know if you're going to be there. Come talk to us. Come hang out. We're going to be selling stuff. We're going to be signing stuff. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Photo shoots, and I can give you some stuff to take.
If you want me to, I'll do it. I just need to. I don't know if I have the money to print stuff right now.
I'll give you the money to make the prints, and I'll sign them.
That's fine. If you want to pay for your own prints, that's on you, and I will take them with me. That whatever money we make off those prints will come back to you, though. That's
I don't care.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, guys.
Power protect you.
May the power protect you all. We'll see you at Power Morphicon. Full steam.
Full steam.